Hey everybody, Justin Worden at SMTAI International in Minnesota. You're watching What's New in Electronics. My guest today is Jonny Nichols of Hanwha, man. How you doing?
Good, good, really good. Very exciting show today. Very good. Very
Very
impressed.
busy. It's
Very
buzzing, right? You feel it?
considerably more busy today than it was this time last year. All right?
Yeah, that is true. So I understand you're now the VP of Marketing at Hanwha.
That's correct, yeah.
Awesome, man. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind taking on that new role. What do you got going on?
No, actually, it was just kind of same old stuff, just expanding more into the marketing from a branding, awareness, and recognition standpoint. It's still selling, you know what I mean? But it's working at a little higher level, more strategically rather than tactile, looking at the tactical approach from a sales standpoint day to day.
Yeah, no, I understand. And I mean, you got to love the foot traffic, right? Because I understand you're an exhibitor, right?
We are, yeah.
You're also one of the main sponsors of the show, so we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So for those that are just learning about Hanwha for the first time, just give us a quick intro.
Yeah, we're a pick and place company, okay? We make it, we're ex-Samsung people. We became Hanwha in 2017. So we have an office or a main office out in Cypress, California, LA suburb, and then everything is made in South Korea. So not only do we make the pick and place, we're also partnered with a lot of South Korean makers of the printing process or printing process technologies, AOI, SPI, reflow, board handling, stuff like that. So if somebody's looking for pick and place, we can help you there. If you're looking for a turnkey line solution, we can do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I travel a lot. I get to see a lot of places, and I see a lot of your equipment. So
Thank you.
I know you're
Appreciate
doing
that.
more than just pick and place.
Yep.
But what's up next? What's on the horizon? I know you guys got some secrets you want to let out.
Yeah, we do. When we look at where North America is and how we're positioned to realize more of this reshoring business that's coming on. Having pick and place is one thing, but having pick and place that has some innovative features that are competitively different than the other guys is very, very important for us. So what we're really talking about today, we're really putting a lot of money and resources into developing odd form machines to support some of the mill aero stuff, but also the EV, the automotive type side of things. Mexico is a big market for us, so there's a lot of emphasis being put on making SMT lines more capable of handling some of the odd form stuff above and beyond what it had to do yesterday. So we have new machine technology that can handle bigger parts, larger parts, heavier parts than we could before, and we would argue that it's actually the biggest and the best in the business in terms of handling odd form stuff. So we've got some really strong features capable of the odd form stuff, but we've also got high efficiency solutions now as well. So when people were thinking dual lane yesterday, running two of the same product in a line, now we're able to do that, but also do different product at the same time. So for North America to be able to address the mix situation, but also the volume situation that's becoming more and more prevalent now with all the reshoring, now we have single SMT lines that can do both, mix and volume simultaneously on the same line. And we can introduce the odd form stuff to those lines if we want to do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys really found a gap in the marketplace because for the last however many years, things have been getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, EV and space came out, and we got circuit boards that are as big as they can be, but they're, like you said, they just look different.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the boards themselves, the form factor of the PCBs is one thing, right? So you have to be ready to handle the small boards, but also the large boards. When you look at the parts, right? We have a bracket of capability that's generally acceptable for all SMT makers, but now with things that are changing right now, geopolitically and also economically, we're being asked to do smaller parts, but also at the same time, we want to do a part that's 55 millimeters tall, or a part that's say 200 millimeters by 130 millimeters in size, or even parts that are as heavy as a new Samsung cell phone, right? 300 grams in weight. To be able to do all that, to be able to handle different parts like through-hole parts, bringing that onto the SMT line now. That's what Hanwha is delivering today on the pick and place technology that we've got. And that really is one of the things that competitively differentiates us from the other ABC manufacturers that are out there. And everybody's good today, there's no doubt about it. But where we're seeing differentiation is where we're handling bigger parts, we're handling them more reliably, we're also able to handle the small parts, not just down to 0201 metric devices, but even getting into micro LEDs and things like that. When we talk micro LEDs, we're talking about parts that are 50 microns by 100 microns in size. Can Hanwha do that? Yes, we can do that. So the small, the large, the tall, the heavy, all of it.
All right, well, I'm going to put on my customer hat now. I'm going to put you on the hot spot, okay? So let's see, let's get you off the cuff here.
All right.
So customers are coming to you right now, and the world is changing into this is what I need, and I need it right now.
Yeah.
What is Hanwha doing to combat those supply chain issues and be able to deliver in those lead times that, quite frankly, just aren't reasonable?
Well, the real question is what are customers doing to eliminate the supply chain issues, right? From a component standpoint. But assuming those are all taken care of and that's stabilized now, what are we doing, all right? Like everybody, we try to be very very comprehensive in our forecasting to anticipate what we have to have in stock. So keeping millions of dollars in stock available for quick delivery is paramount, right? We have to do that. And are we doing it? Absolutely we are. Where do we do it? We do it in California, in Cypress, California. We have stock there, several warehouses of many machines, many additional spare parts, and being flexible with how we address spare part needs as well to keep those machines running. But I think when you look at the trick of trying to balance how much of stock inventory do you need to maintain so you're always at the ready for our customers, but equally important of that stock is that stock set up to be modular so that it can address today's needs, the needs of tomorrow 5 years down the road, but also have the adaptability to work with some of the things that CMs and OEMs don't know that they have to be ready for 10 years down the road. So modularity in equipment from Hanwha today is just as important of making sure that we have enough stock, available stock inventory available to fulfill quick order requirements.
Wow, that was you nailed that question, man. I thought I was going to get you there. One thing that's so important on the manufacturing side, like you can sell a piece of new equipment, right? You can sell it, you can get it installed.
Yeah.
And all the manufacturers out there, for the most part, they all build really good equipment that's not supposed to break down.
Right.
But things happen.
Yeah.
You mentioned spare parts. Let's talk about the service side of things. What are you doing to keeping your customers up and running?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do there. I mean, certainly you have to be 24/7 tech support ready, okay? You've got to have good warranty that covers parts, labor, and travel expenses of your field service engineers. Ideally, customers want to know that there's a field service engineer across the street from them. That's not always practical, right? So you have to have strategic positions of field service engineering all around North America to be at the ready to address these next day on-site requirements. Some people want same day on-site requirements or have same day on-site requirements. Other things like consigned spare parts inventory, sometimes those are required for certain locations and instances, all right? We do that kind of thing. But we try to keep a very healthy inventory of spare parts in Cypress, California, where we can do next day shipment of parts. Now keep in mind, we're a Korean company, right? So as the sun goes down here, it's coming up over there. So our Friday is their Saturday, but our Sunday is their Monday already. So when the sun goes down, or if it's in the middle of the weekend, we do have a backup supportability resource that we can utilize if and when necessary. Okay.
Well, if you're watching this and it's your first time learning about Hanwha, you can see why they're having so much success.
Yes, sir.
But for those people that are just learning about Hanwha for the first time, how should they get a hold of you?
You can call me on my cell phone, 919-606-3707. I travel extensively every single week, all right? So the best way to reach me is text my cell, tell me who you are, and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm available when I get off the aircraft. Okay?
All right, Johnny, you're a busy man. You better get back to that booth. Thank you
Thanks,
so
bud.
much.
Appreciate it. All right, thank you.